In Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh, it's not just a humanitarian crisis that's unfolding. An environmental one is too. That's why today, in the Kutupalong refugee camp, BRAC, a local NGO, is overseeing the planting of trees. Abdus tells me this initiative is one part of a larger effort to help this landscape recover, and recounts how things got so dire.
After the Rohingya came to this country, the forest here really got destroyed. If we look at a picture of this area from before August 2017, we would see lots of green and forest. After that, when they started to build houses and roads, that destroyed most of the forest. Not only that, they are cutting down most of the wood to use for cooking.
Just up the road, Rohingya refugee ABDUL MANNAN emerges from the forest carrying the wood he's just gathered. He explains this is imperative to him and his family.
We don't have stoves. It's very hard for us to cook. We have to collect this wood so we can eat.
In nearby Chakmarkul refugee camp, another effort aimed at preventing more deforestation. Here, the United Nations Refugee Agency is training Rohingya refugees how to use the energy-efficient stoves they will be given. This pilot project is also distributing liquid petroleum gas, or LPG as it's called, to thousands of families. MICKAEL EDON tells me the equivalent of 4 football fields of forest is being cut down daily because refugees need cooking fuel.
The refugees are using firewood on inefficient mud stoves, so it produces a lot of smoke, which is quite unhealthy for the refugees. LPG will burn in a clean way. And also it addresses protection issues.
In the past year, over 700,000 Rohingya refugees fled Myanmar's Rakhine state after a crackdown that was launched against them by the military. They have settled in neighboring Bangladesh, where the border town of Cox's Bazar has become home to the largest refugee settlement in the world. The influx has drastically impacted the landscape, for humans as well as animals.
The location of this camp happens to lie on a migratory route for endangered Asian elephants that runs between Bangladesh and Myanmar. Now, watchtowers like the one you see behind me, they've been built in key locations here in order to alert refugees if elephants enter the area.
For now at least, and despite everyone's best efforts, only one thing is certain: that the challenges here, both humanitarian and environmental, will, for the foreseeable future, continue. Mohammed Jamjoom, Al Jazeera, at the Kutupalong and Chakmarkul refugee camps in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh.